Welcome back to Dork Points, everybody. This is Ron, and we are looking at 10 games that are free to play. Just 10 weird games maybe you didn't know about, starting with War Thunder, which is from the creators of Crossout. I think it's an earlier game. It's been on the free to play list for a long time, but every time I clicked on the video for it, or the promotional video that you click on in PlayStation, it's just a bunch of war footage. It never shows what the game actually is. And so I was happy to finally play this and see what it is. And it's your basic World War II simulator. You have your tanks with their tank controls. It plays a lot like Crossout, and I'm familiar with that, so I enjoyed it. But beyond that, you have boats, submarines, and planes. The planes are a little funky. They have the inverse controls, so hard for me to figure out, but after an hour or two of playing the plane levels, I was able to get grips on it and start shooting people down, and it's pretty enjoyable. It's pretty quality for what it is. All right, now we're moving on to Bunny Raiders. This is basically Binding of Isaac. If you ever played that, do you call it a roguelike? What is this game? Just level by level, you shoot stuff, and it always changes. It will always change every time you replay it. And once you die, you have to start over at the beginning. So, good luck. The cool thing, though, is that there is 4-person multiplayer. So you could play this with 3 of your friends. And that sounds fun to me, but otherwise it's totally boring. I'd rather play Binding of Isaac. Yes. Alright, Love Live School Idol Festival After School Activity YY Home Meeting. This is a game that does not allow you to record it. Every scene is a block scene, so you can't record the game. That's really sketchy and weird. But it's basically a dancing game. You press your X's and your downs and your R1s and your L1s. Why did they choose that controller scheme? Why not stick with X, triangle, circle, square? Why did they choose X and down? I don't know. Anyways, that's Love Live School Idol Festival After School Activity YY Home Meeting. It's boring, whatever. Alright, moving on to Cutie's Hacked, which has a similar kind of cover to it, but it is a game that is a piece of garbage, kind of. You've seen these games before. I don't know what they're called. It's not Snake, but I played a bunch of Flash games like this. Paxson, which was one of my favorite games when it came out on Flash. I love that game. But yeah, you just move around and try to complete a picture, and then the picture turns out to be a girl's panties. Cheap. Alright, let's move on to something more tasteful, like Exposed Reloaded. I should say that last game we were playing it at 2 times speed, and this game we were playing at regular speed, and wow, doesn't it look similar? Isn't that strange that it's not naked girls, thankfully, but it kind of looks like the same game. And if we sped it up, I'm sure you would not be able to tell the difference. Yes, that is because these are the same games from the same fucking people. I don't know what this genre is called, but at least this one is a little more tasteful. It just uses the high Q pictures, which are free. Alright, moving on to Necrosphere Deluxe. It's kind of like Super Meat Boy or Save the Ninja Clan. I really like it. It gets to that point, though, where you get stuck and then you rage quit. But this is also not totally free to play, even though you can only find this in the free to play section. You can't find it in the trials, but if you go to free to play, it says Deluxe Trial, which is weird and questionable. But I don't know what Deluxe Trial even means. But yeah, you can play it, and it's fun if you like Super Meat Boy. Alright, moving on to Mega Zombie Beta. This one has a really good look to it. It is 4-player versus 4-player, and then there are zombies that come out and attack you as well. There are a bunch of different modes in this game. You have survival, you have Oh god, what are the rest? So it's 4v4, and then it's everybody against the zombies and all that sort of stuff. But I love the weird look of this game. It's not quite Minecraft. It's simplified graphics, but I can't lay down where these are from. But I love it. I love the way it looks. However, playing it is super hard, and the zombies are bullet sponges, especially like the mega boss zombies like this guy. Yeah, fuck that. Alright, moving on to Starlit Kart Racing. Starlit Kart Racing, it just says Starlit Kart there, but it's Starlit Kart Racing. This was very surprising. This is one of the best games, I would say, on this list. I will absolutely keep playing it. What it is they took everything, they figured out the formula for Mario Kart, and they said, all right, we're going to put it into this game. And I've played Sonic Team Racing, I've played Crash Team Racing, I've played Coffin Dodgers, all these stupid kart racing games, and none of them feel like Mario Kart. But this game does it, and it's great. Check it out. I'm going to play this with my friends immediately. All right, moving on to Trackmania. Trackmania. Do you know the name of the game yet? Why is the name of the game all over everything in this game? Anyway, I played Trackmania Turbo, and I showed you guys that, and it's the same thing. It's just difficult, weird, windy tracks that you kind of gotta beat, kind of like a Flash game. But then there's an online element, and also there's a problem with the game in general, which is like you cannot reverse. You just have to hit triangle to totally start the game over. So if you get to a difficult section like this, where you keep running to the same spot, what do? Nothing. You just start over. And this game broke me so many times. And the other one too, Turbo. Alright, moving on to Hot Wheels Rift Rally. Here to find out, I downloaded this whole thing. They don't tell you anything, but apparently you have to own or purchase a toy car that has a camera on it, and then you have to hook that up to your Wi-Fi. So this thing came on, the screen you're seeing, where it says you need to connect to Wi-Fi, and I was like, why do I need to do that? There's no way I would do that for any game. So it was just weird, but apparently you have a toy car. I don't know anything else about it. Alright, moving on to Opus Castle, and this is the final game of the night. And Opus Castle is a horror game, kind of like Horror Adventure, where you get to walk through. It is clearly Italian made, I think they're speaking Italian. At first it's good, but then I have to be honest, it totally falls apart. The plot doesn't make any sense, and then it says it's a demo, but it's only part 1 of a 9-part series, and all the other parts of the game, they aren't there. Like, you get to play this one for free. The next one is $1.99, or maybe it's $2.99. That's right. I'm bringing it back. That's my quote. $2.99. All right, remember that. Everybody pass that on. $2.99. But yeah. So the second part is $2.99, but then all the parts after that don't exist because this game failed, and it's just not there. There's no game beyond that. The free-to-play part, the $2.99 part, and then the rest of the game is just uncompleted. And talk about problems throughout. First of all, the plot makes no sense. It's not scary. It's just stupid and frustrating. And then you have interaction problems and handling problems with your subjects. And yeah, I just want to interact with this desk drawer. Look how long that took. All right. Alright, I'm cleaning my... Alright. Alright, I'm good. Alright, thank you for watching. That was all the free-to-play, just weird shit that's out there. Go and do it. Enjoy. Good night. Dirt Points.